time. God is good. Ladies and gentlemen, the senior pastor of Friendship West Missionary Baptist Church, Dallas, Texas, Pastor Frederick Douglass Haynes. Pastor Haynes, good morning.
Hey, good morning, Rickey Smiley. How you doing today?
Man, blessed and highly favored, man. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You know, we always waiting on that word this morning.
Well, thank you so much, Rickey Smiley. Today, I simply want to talk about the highlights behind you. Set the stage for the highlights in front of you. You see, we praise God because of what God has already done. One of my favorite scriptures says, "Oh, give thanks unto the Lord for what God has done." And when you thank God for what God has done, you think about what God has brought you through. You think about the doors God opened up for you that you didn't even knock on. You think about how God brought the right people in your life at the right time who did just the right thing when life was going wrong. That's what God has already done, and that lets you know that what God has done sets the stage for what God will do. You see, I know what God can do because I've seen what God has already done. So since I've seen what God has done, when I find myself in situations that make no sense, in situations where my back is against the wall, I remember what God has done, and that lets me know what God is able to do, what God will do, and that lets me know that the highlights behind me about what God has done lets me know I've got some more highlights coming in front of me where God will make a way. God will open doors. So here's the good news. Since God has already done it, the best is yet to come. Keep your head up. Look behind you. Remember what God has done, and then look in front of you and watch God do what only God can do.
Yes, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, the senior pastor of Friendship West Missionary Baptist Church, Dallas, Texas, Pastor Frederick Douglass Haynes. Pastor Haynes, let them know how you can be reached.
I'm on Twitter and Instagram at FH Unscripted. I'm on Facebook, Frederick D. Haynes. And my YouTube channel is Frederick Haynes.
There it is. All right, love you, Pastor Haynes.
Love you, Ricky. Thank you, man.
Yes, sir. Thank you. All right, y'all. Here's your praise worship song this morning. Rickey Smiley Morning Show. 10 minutes after the hour, y'all. This segment's being brought to you by Bank of America. Customized cash rewards credit card. You can earn 3% cash back online shop and making the essentials even more rewarding. Copyright 2021. Bank of America Corporation.
News headlines.
Entertainment. Sports. It's the front page on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Hey, man. Hey, Mike, man. Michael Cook, Bernadette. Corey, thank y'all for listening to the Praise Break. We be on Facebook talking, doing the whole Praise Break. Really appreciate y'all getting up early on Facebook with me. And we just be praising God this early in the morning. The front page news is being brought to you by America's Best. At America's Best, you never overpay for eyewear. Get 2 pairs and a free quality eye exam for just $69.95. It's not just a better deal. It's America's Best. Eva, good morning.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, everyone, and happy Friday. I'm your girl, Eva Marcille, here with a quick look at your front page news. So the House is expected to vote today on President Biden's Build Back Better social and climate legislation and the bipartisan infrastructure bill. Now, the House Democratic leaders had been hoping to vote on the economic package last night, but whether they do so today will depend on if the Democrats have the votes they need to pass the bill. Meanwhile, Biden's administration issued new requirements yesterday. Now listen up. It says that Americans who work at companies with 100 or more employees will need to either be fully vaccinated against COVID-19 by January the 4th or be tested weekly for the virus and to wear a mask in the workplace. Now, these new regulations will affect about 84 million workers at medium and large businesses, with the possibility of expanding the requirements to smaller businesses. And last but certainly not least, a juror has been dismissed from the Kyle Rittenhouse murder trial after making a joke about the police shooting Jacob Blake. Now, the incident in August of last year led to protests in Kenosha, Wisconsin, during which then 17-year-old Rittenhouse shot 3 people, 2 of them fatally. The judge in the case says that the joke told by the juror to a security guard showed bias that, quote, would seriously undermine the outcome of the trial. All right, that was a quick look at your front page news. Well, for more news, just go ahead and log on to the Rickey Smiley morningshow.com. Brock T, the sports genius. What's going down in sports?
Well, last night on Thursday Night Football, the Indianapolis Colts beat the the Jets. Yeah, it was all right. It was a high-scoring game. Indianapolis looked pretty good. Naptown trying to rebound from a slow start right there. Georgia Bulldogs starting linebacker Adam Anderson has been suspended, man, accused of rape. He denies the allegations. The investigations continue to move forward, man, so we'll keep you posted on that story right there. Other allegations of racism and misogyny within the Phoenix Suns organization. This story right here is fixing to get ugly very fast. Centered around owner Robert Saber. Investigation over 70 current and former employees revealed these accusations of it being a toxic workplace. Now, Chris Paul III and a lot of the other players are keeping the focus on playing basketball right now while the NBA continue to investigate, and then they'll express their thoughts and opinions on that. That's all I got for sports right about now, and stay tuned because we got the HBCU matchups coming up later on this morning. Let's get it. Gary with the T.
All right, y'all. Now, Rihanna, baby. People are talking about Miss Rihanna. They say, honey, y'all might not be ready, honey, to bless y'all ears with some new music from Rihanna, but they're saying, y'all, that she has definitely, y'all, granted us with the gift of her old music on vinyl, and they're saying a very surprising new look. Y'all wouldn't believe this. They're saying, y'all, that Rihanna is now wearing blonde hair. They say this girl ain't wore blonde hair in a long, long time, but she is wearing blonde hair, and they say it's a honey blonde hair with black brown roots. So the girls are rushing out to the beauty shop this morning, y'all, after they hear this story and getting their hair dyed blonde with the black brown roots. Now they're saying, y'all, that the Navy is all shocked about that's the Rihanna Navy, as they call her people and stuff, and they're saying, but she looks really good, and she hadn't done it since 2017 when she had that blonde shag haircut. But she's doing it. I don't know. I might get my hair dyed blonde since everybody doing it, even men blonde in their hair now, which some of them look all right and some of them don't. But Rihanna is doing it, so they say, honey, she can make a trash bag look chic. So go, Miss Rihanna.
Okay.
With her blonde hair, child. So you ain't got your hair blonde, get it dyed blonde today. All right, the color today, honey, is one of my favorite colors. My color today, y'all, is warm nude. On the high end, you say warm nude, and on the low end, you say beautiful light beige, y'all. That's your color for today. Brad, what you got coming up in the hot spot?
Coming up next in the hot spot, Big Sean had something to say about Kanye, and Kanye got something to say back. And I'm going to tell you what he said up next. It's the Rickey Smiley. The hot spot.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
So hot
and that's hot.
You can catch me at the hot spot.
It's the BR18.
All right, Rickey Smiley Morning Show, 29 of y'all. The segment's being brought to you by Ford. The 2021 Tom Joyner Fantastic Voyage is proudly sponsored by Ford. Check out our new lineup of vehicles at Ford.com, including the 2021 Ford Bronco Sport. Built wild, built Ford proud. Brad, good morning.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brad Tat Tat, and this is the hot spot where we bring you music, movies, and more. So let's get off into it. Kanye West opened up about his relationship with Big Sean and also said that signing Big Sean to good music was the worst thing I've ever done. Oh. He explained, look, I know this man's mama. I've changed this man's family, and both John Legend and Big Sean, when I ran for office, got used quick by the Democrats to come at they boy. That actually changed their life on some sellout-ish. He said, and I don't rock with neither of them, and I need my apologies because they are scared. Big Sean responded by posting a bunch of laughing emojis. In another tweet, Sean shared a receipt of himself hanging with Ye and said that he ain't say none of that when they were connected. Oh, wow. Sean added that he can't wait to tell his side of the story, and Ye also spoke on the verses saying that he wouldn't battle Jay-Z because he's his boss, but he would win a battle with Drake. Okay, that would be a good battle to see. The world would tune into that one for sure. Drake and Kanye, absolutely. All right, y'all, moving on. Rihanna has announced a career-spanning limited edition vinyl collection called The Reissue. The Reissue is due out on November 11th, and according to a press release, the collection offers a special limited edition packaging of the first 8 albums with vinyl records that have been repressed in unique colorways and paired with album-specific exclusive apparel items. Now, each set comes carefully enclosed in packaging curated by Rihanna and will be a must-have have in addition to any record collection that anybody has. That's going to be dope. Does anybody collect records around here?
Sure do.
Yes.
Yeah, buddy.
You know, I actually have all of my mama and my uncle, two of my uncles, I have all of their albums. I have a lot of albums, and I actually have a record player, and I literally sit in there and play them, especially George Benson Masquerade. I play that every Sunday.
Come on,
I'm
dog.
obsessed with that song.
You keep them in that good thick plastic?
Boy, don't get me started.
You gotta have your vinyls.
There ain't nothing like
Okay.
playing.
Damn.
Yeah.
And then hearing that.
Yes, sir.
Mine is the Quiet
right.
Storm.
The needle on the record.
Yes. Mine is Smokey Robinson, Quiet Storm. I listen to it every morning before we start our show.
Baby. Yes. I got my little record player right here in the studio, and I got my little my Prince record with the wrapped in the vinyl to protect it because you don't want it to.
And every now and then every now and then you jump up there and just do your little scratch. That chicka 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 chicka.
Come on, Rick.
Every now and then.
Every now and then. All right, y'all. Meg Thee Stallion has been posting about her upcoming college graduation, and in the most recent tweet, they showed her lounging on what looks to be a statue of the school symbol with the letters TSU. She has long talked about it. She was inspired by her mother and grandmother to stay in school. She said, "I'm doing it for me, but I'm also doing it for the women in my family who made me who I am today." Megan will be graduating from Texas Southern University with her bachelor degree in health administration and definitely plans to walk the line to get her diploma next month. That's got to be a great feeling. You know what I'm saying? To do something for your mom or your grandmother that passed away. Oh man, that has to make her feel like amazing. All right, y'all, we're gonna wrap up the hot spot on that note, but coming up next we got Rock T's HBCU, and want y'all hit us up for them wake up calls at 866-9-RICKY. That's 866-9-RICKEY. Rock T, who we repping today?
We're going to Fisk University. Ladies and gentlemen, get ready, man. HBCU, coming up next on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Now you know.
And if you don't know, now you know.
HBCU,
We up in here one more again, man. Rock T up in the building. You know what time it is, man. It's time to highlight, showcase, and put a spotlight on our phenomenal historically black colleges and universities, a.k.a. HBCUs. Stand up, baby. We're going to head back down to Nashville, Tennessee. That's right. And this is another one of those exclusive HBCU institution highlights. We heading down to Nashville, Tennessee, to Fisk University. Established in 1866, the campus sits on 47 acres right there in the heart of Jefferson Street, which, by the way, is a historic center of Nashville's African-American community of its own. Home of them gold and blue bulldogs. Bow wow. And shout out to the Fisk University Rage Dance Team. Fisk has a strong record of academic excellence. It has graduated more African Americans who go on to earn PhDs in the natural sciences than any other institutions. Part of the NAIA Collegiate Athletic Association. And by the way, I can't forget one of y'all's phenomenal notable alumni who will be getting his own HBCU spotlight soon. W.E.B. Du Bois, sociologist, scholar, and the first African American to earn a PhD from Harvard. Oh yes, he attended the great Fisk University. If you didn't know, now you know. If you want me to highlight your favorite HBCU, hit me up on my social media platforms at Rock T Holla. Let's get it.
HBCU,
Hell, all them damn people you done killed them, you done scared them to damn death with all that hollering.
That's right, man. You gotta get hyped and recognize our HBCU, boy.
Super Day.
Anybody got time?
Super Day.
You give me all hype again, Jack.
Super Day. Somebody sitting up listening to the HBCU, trying to listen to get their little shout out or whatever. You done scared them to death. They died.
That's right. You gotta wake up and recognize our greatness.
If you don't go take some damn CBD oil. Some old lady sitting up there waiting for her shout out. She done graduated from Spelman and she done died. You done scared her to death. She's sitting on the side of the bed. And you scared her. She done fell over and died.
Gave her a heart attack.
They can hear my cemetery.
That's right. That's that passion, baby.
And if you don't calm down, oh my God, we got Dr. MJ Collier coming up next.
And he from Morehouse.
Oh, don't say it. You gonna kill him. You gonna kill him.
MJ Collier. Let's go, baby.
Go ahead, close it out, Rock. Close it out, Rock.
Dr. MJ Collier. Morehouse University's own HBCU. No, it's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Dr. Collier, what's up?
Good morning, Rickey Smiley, and happy Friday to you. I'm gonna shout out and thank Rock T for that Morehouse acknowledgement. Man, we really appreciate that. We love best 4 years of my life, bar none.
Yes,
okay,
sir.
So Ricky, guess what? The Biden administration has unveiled some details about the vaccine mandate that is affecting 84 million people here in the United States. So that's 84 million. That means it probably is going to touch you in some form or fashion. So all companies with 100 employees or more must require the staff to be vaccinated with the COVID vaccine by January 4th. So one of the reasons that they chose January gets you through the holiday season so we won't face any staffing shortages for people that need to be working. Okay, unvaccinated employees must provide weekly tests to prove that they are negative, and the company will not pay for those tests unless you have a medical or religious exemption. So those exemptions are what is key now. I'm having patients that are coming to my office seeking medical exemptions for no apparent reason, so I'm not giving them. But I found out in discussions with my personal pastor and other pastors that are in my practice that they are being inundated with requests for religious exemptions. So people are saying, well, based on my religion, we don't believe in vaccines, and so we ought to be cleared from that. So that does not, if a person gets a religious exemption for whatever reason, that still does not exempt them from the testing requirement and some of the other mandates that they have, but that will relieve them of the requirement to get the vaccine. So, this is what is surprising to me, Ricky, because, I don't know of a religion that has stopped people from getting other vaccines, and people have gotten them, but they are seeking that. So employees that do not get vaccinated also must wear masks. And if the business does not comply, they're going to be fined up to $13,600 per individual. So if you got 100 people and 100 people don't get vaccinated, that's a whole lot of money that's going to impact that company's bottom line. So, this is going to be an issue and a problem as people are now pushing back even harder on the vaccine mandates. Republican governors who were not in agreement on this problem are now seem to be lining up and getting in lockstep, protesting it, and some are even trying to sue the president basically about the government anyway about these requirements and that they should not be mandated for them. So this is going to be a big issue coming up. But, one good thing, a lot of the people have already been vaccinated, so that's why they're giving so much pushback is beyond me. They're just saying that, they don't want to be told what to do. So, so if you're unvaccinated, you're going to have to produce a negative COVID-19 result on a weekly basis. You're going to have to wear your mask, and your business could be fined for non-compliance, almost $14,000 per person. So that's where we are with that, Ricky.
All right, let's go to the calls. You're on with Dr. MJ Collier. Good morning.
Good morning, Dr. Collier. I would like to know, I had gastric bypass surgery about a year and a half ago, and I wanted to know if lipo drops, would you recommend lipo drops for appetite suppressant?
Absolutely. I have so many patients that have had gastric bypass procedures, and gastric bypass is where you basically do just that. You bypass the function of the stomach so you don't absorb calories. But the stomach is, living tissue, and if you can't eat around it, as I like to say, and people have dramatic weight losses immediately, and then they start to see the weight creeping back on. So the lipo drops work wonderfully to help maintain your appetite. You just put the drops under your tongue before each meal, and you will have some benefit as far as maintaining a good weight loss for you. Great question.
There it is. Hey, Dr. Collier, let everybody know how you could be reached.
Okay, Ricky, you can reach me on all social media at Ask Dr. MJ. Follow me on Facebook. I'll follow you back, I promise. And we look forward to talking to you on Monday and updating you over the weekend's activities. These are the opinions of Dr. MJ Collier, not those of Rickey Smiley. The Rickey Smiley Morning Show cast or its production crew.
Hold it! Half man, half woman. It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the T. It's Gary, baby.
All right, 6 minutes after the hour, y'all. The segment's being brought to you by Ford. That's right, the 2021 Tom Joyner Fantastic Voyage is proudly sponsored by Ford. Check out our new lineup of vehicles at Ford.com, including the 2021 Ford Bronco Sport. Built wild, built Ford proud. What up, Gary?
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Friday, a beautiful, beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. Oh, everybody's talking about it. And this is the new thing that married couples are doing, y'all. It's being reported, y'all, that Offset reported, y'all, that his beautiful wife, y'all, Miss Cardi B, eats the scabs on his skin. Now, it's on video and what have you, but they're showing that Cardi B does have Mr. Offset's scab on her tongue, and she's chewing it and crunching it up, and then she swallowed it. Now, they're saying, y'all, that people didn't believe it. They say, but it's definitely out on video, and you can watch it out, but they say she's chewing, and she's smiling as she's doing it. They're saying, y'all, this is what married couples do. Y'all eat everything else from one another, so why not eat the skin scab? Ew. Isn't that nice?
Oh, my God.
That is disgusting, Gary.
What?
That is disgusting.
Oh,
That's a sore.
Well, if this is man's skin and that's her husband and they married, this is what people are doing. What's for lunch on this scab?
The cannibalistic.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's
horrible.
Bite a fingernail. Bite your own fingernail, but don't do that. That's a lot.
I won't even use nobody else's toothbrush.
Yeah, but if you're professing the love for one another, I mean, to me, you should know that the skin, their skin shouldn't be something bad or anything, but it looks interesting, though, and I'm glad
couldn't
that
even use
sharing
somebody
it.
I was married to toothbrush. I would just have to just not brush my teeth. That's just too much.
There's certain things you got to draw a line.
Yeah. Well, they look happy together, and he's going to stay with her even more.
You know all the rags y'all use in the hotel. You know somebody didn't.
Ricky,
I bring my own rag.
No, you don't.
I stop at the stove.
All y'all out there listening in the car. Everybody out there.
Family Dollar.
All our listeners out there in the car while you're sitting up there turning your nose up at that, and you go into all these hotels that you go to in the casino every weekend, and you're washing your face, but you don't know what was done with the rat the night before. Why you talking about some yourselves?
Okay. Yeah. I know ain't nobody
Some
stopping
of
by
your
no
face
store.
smell
and
like
buying rags.
You go to Family Dollar and get you some rags for $1.35.
That's a lie. Yeah, you know we did that. We do that all the time.
No, Ricky always talked about
I
he
won't
did
buy.
it. I
won't
never heard
bring no.
nobody else talk
Ricky,
about
we
it.
was out of
Ricky will
town,
bring the
Gary.
whole
You see
bed
me
set.
do.
He'll bring
we
sheets
all
and
bring
everything.
Y'all know I bring my
We all
own
do
rags and
that.
towel, and I'm staying at the Four Seasons tonight in St. Louis. I promise you, I got my own rag and towel. I ain't.
Yes, we
I
stop
use
at
that
the
towel.
stove.
I use that towels as a floor mat in the bathroom,
Yep.
but I'm not putting them on my plate. You know, my face feeling like
Musty face.
me and Brett picked some up for each other one time. We were traveling
That's
and we
right.
were staying
That's
at a
right.
5-star hotel.
Whoever
We
go to
still
the
had our
stove first,
sheets.
and we hit each other
Exactly.
like, yo.
I wish
You
the
need
hell I
sheets?
would buy some rags, honey.
Whatever.
Yeah, you go to Family Dollar and rags, $1.35.
Well, I don't know
and
about
get you
them
some
ones.
sheets while you in there. Go
Use them
go
and throw
ahead
them
and
away.
get you some sheets. Pop them sheets on that bed. I don't sleep on nobody. I didn't see them wash
Yeah.
those sheets.
And you just let them stay there. You can stop by Ross or TJ
Unless
Maxx,
you at
any
the
of them
Ritz
stores.
Carlton in Cleveland. That's the
Still
cleanest. Them brand they use brand new sheets at the Ritz Carlton in Cleveland.
Believe that if you want to.
No. They are fold. They put them in the cleaners. I can look at them and tell. That didn't come out no dryer straight to the bed. Those are dry clean. They are really clean. Just that one. That's the only
Okay.
Ritz Carlton I'll stand for.
Well, anyway,
What about
honey.
pillows?
Yeah. Oh. Pillows? Well, anyway,
Got your face
moving
on.
on, y'all. In other celebrity news, y'all, honey, during a recent interview, y'all, Miss Lala Anthony, she said, honey, that she wants to date someone chill and easy. Now, they're talking about during their separation from her and Carmelo Anthony, she said that her dream guy is someone that is chill and easy because, honey, that is pretty much her personality. Now, when they asked her, honey, when will she start dating again? She said, honey, we'll see, honey, talk about that later on. And that's that quote. What's chilling, whatever,
Easy
chilling
going.
easy. What is that? Oh, easy going?
Easy going, yeah.
She not that easy going, I guess, because that's why Carmelo cheated on her and had
Oh, Gary, don't do
Don't
that.
do that.
Well,
She said she want a
Don't
regular
do that.
dude.
well, think about it. If she was all those things, I mean, her husband wouldn't have stepped out. I don't think she could have been at home being chilled and easy. So, but
She has always been very chill and easy, and she's saying that she would like a partner that complements that, Gary. That's all.
Well, what happened to her husband? Was he not that?
That's passe. That's in the past. It no longer is. She's talking about
What
moving
did he say, Rob?
forward.
What happened to her husband? Her husband.
Petty. Just petty, Rock.
Okay. But anyway, honey, well, we hope she get Mr. Chill and Easy, honey, because I'm sure he's right around the corner waiting on her, so she just need to go
What you say, Rock?
Her husband. Did you say that? Her husband playing with the Lakers. That's what her husband doing.
Her husband.
Sound like Mary. Hello.
Exactly.
227 up in this bad boy.
Anywho, well, hopefully she get him, y'all. All right, the color today, honey, is one of my favorite colors. My color today is warm nude. On the high end, you say warm nude, and on the low end, you say beautiful light beige. That's your color for today.
Y'all give it up for Gary with the T.
One time.
All right, party people, I got your wake-up calls. Get at your boy, 8669 Ricky 866, and call out and shout out to who? Rock T.
Hey, what happened to her husband?
More Rickey Smiley Morning Show coming up.
Mind, body, business with Maria Moore on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show, 29 minutes after the hour, y'all. We got the one and only Maria Moore on with us this morning for Mind, Body, and Business. Maria, good morning.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, everyone. So inside today's Mind, Body, Business, I have 3 ways to avoid weekend weight gain. So we know that healthy habits are usually easier to maintain during the weekdays because, we have a more structured schedule Monday through Friday. It's the weekend that many people struggle with. And so if you've been on your A game throughout the week and you want to keep the momentum going, here are 3 things you should think about, ways to avoid and weight gain. So this is a really big one, and I'm sure a lot of y'all can relate to this one. Stop saving your appetite. Now, this is a big mistake many people make. They think, I'll just skip my breakfast or lunch so I can enjoy a cheat meal.
Maria, you must be watching. You must have a camera in my kitchen.
Yep. You ain't the only one. Everybody else quiet. Yep. Everybody else quiet.
I think about it all the time.
Yeah.
I'm like, I ain't gonna eat lunch.
You called all of us out.
You sure did.
Yep. Mm-hmm. And a lot of folks listening right now. Yep. So listen, here's what happens. You need a constant flow of energy by way of food, and you need that throughout the day. It's a better way to ensure you don't overeat. And there's also science behind it, Ricky. When you starve yourself during the day, you typically experience a drop in blood sugar, and that leads to cravings and binge eating. So instead of saving your appetite, spread those treat meals throughout the day. So, go ahead and go to the donut shop. Have you a donut and a cup of coffee for breakfast. Have you some a sub for lunch. Spread it out, because what happens is you skip your lunch or your breakfast, and then you have a big old dinner, and you end up looking like you in your second trimester, belly just hard and swollen. So you want to make sure that you are spreading those meals out throughout the day. Number 2, Ricky, stay active. Now, I'm not saying that you have to go to the gym or do an intense workout routine, but you want to find ways to move your body throughout the day. So simple things like going for a nature walk, doing some deep house cleaning. I know I'm going through my house. A lot of folks, them clothes don't fit you no more. Go ahead and get rid of them. Get active around the house. Running errands is a great way to stay active and maintain a healthy weight.
I just gave away 2 cross-color outfits.
Did you? You finally let him go, Ricky?
Yeah, the one day. Yeah, but I'm talking about the ones from Comic View.
Oh,
97.
Oh, man.
The ones D.L. Hughley used to wear every night on Comic View Day.
You can keep those, dog.
And you still got that Crocodile, don't you, with that big signature on the front?
Damn right.
You still got that one?
You
Yeah,
damn
you
right.
gotta keep that's a classic right there, boy. Oh, man. So listen, when it comes to fitness, weight training is really good, like really getting your muscles active, because I always talk about how muscles are metabolically active. So if you do overeat, those extra calories will go to feeding your muscles. And, this is what gives you that leaner look. And can help you burn more calories while you're at rest. And then the last thing, this is a big one too, limit your liquid calories. If you can avoid sugary, high-calorie drinks, including some alcoholic beverages, that's one of the easiest ways to cut back on over-consuming calories. On the flip side, drinking sweet drinks is one of the quickest ways to gain unwanted weight. So staying hydrated with water. I know a lot of people out there feel like they're allergic to water because it ain't got no flavor, but your body needs it, and it's going to help you avoid drinking too many sugary options. So if you keep those things, at least one of them in mind. It's just the
Mountain Dew burning in the back of your throat after that damn barbecue chicken. That just, it all settles in perfectly.
All that food.
I know it. Did you? Yeah, that's why you didn't hit like.
I was staring though. I was lurking. I was one of them folks. You know how people be lurking? They don't want to interact, but they always be looking at your stuff.
I felt your spirit. I was scared to post. I said, "Damn, Maria finna see this."
Oh man, you had them things. You had it in HD too. You had close-ups, Ricky. Oh my goodness.
You can see the rosemary on the chicken.
Oh my goodness, it was just so close up.
When your picture's so good, you can see the garlic powder. Like what?
Oh
the hell?
yes, all the spices and herbs. It looks so good. But Ricky, on my Instagram, I actually have a before and after. I did 30 days, and I really practiced balance. So there were some days I had an occasional soda, I had an occasional donut. I only lost 2 pounds, but if you follow me on Instagram at Maria Moore, you'll see the changes in my body composition, in my abs, my shoulders, my triceps. This method really works. So please consider one of these things. And you can check out those photos and follow me on Instagram at Maria Moore.
She looked good too.
Yeah, my husband wouldn't let me show the before and after back shot. He was like, no, I will shut this all down. But I was able to show the front.
Oh, tell her to stop tripping. Tell her to call me. Tell me where you at.
I know, right? You can see them back
all
games.
of your videos, Maria. You have good little workout tips, and they're nice and good. They're not long, but they're good enough to get yourself moving and feel like you did something today. And if I can look like you, then I'm going to do it.
Oh, that's what's up. Thank you so much, Eva. I want everybody to know that everybody can be fit. But yeah, follow me at Maria Moore on Instagram, Moore with 1 O. And thank you so much for your time this morning. Y'all have a great weekend.
Hey, appreciate it, Maria. Maria, one more time, let everybody know how you can be reached.
Maria Moore, MariaMore.com, 1 O in the Moore, and you can follow me on all social media that way as well.
Hey, fellas, don't go in there being creepy because we know she Miss FAMU.
Boy.
Okay.
Yes.
Don't try it. Don't try it because I think her husband got a little secret page on there. He be checking the comments and stuff. Yeah. And her husband, he'll show up in your driveway. He don't play. He know already choke slam me and Rock T. All right, y'all. All right. If y'all want to play Battle of the Sexes, get out us 866-9-RICKY, 866-9-RICKEY. And I need a woman and I need a man to play Battle of the Sexes. Y'all call me right now. Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Can't we all just get along?
At the Red House Furniture,
we can.
At the Red House.
I'm Richard, a.k.a. Big Head. I work at the Red House, and I'm black.
At the Red
I like pumping iron and pumping furniture into people's homes.
I'm Johnny, a.k.a. 10 Gauge. I work at the Red House, and I'm white. I like deer hunting, bass fishing, and extending credit to all people.
At the Red House.
I'm black, and I love the Red House. I'm white, and I love the Red House.
I'm a black woman, and I love the Red House.
I am white, and the Red House is for me.
At the Red House.
The keyboard. Who played the keyboard?
Look at the sofa. It's perfect for a black person or a white person.
This mattress is perfect for a white person or a black person.
At the Red House, where black people and white people buy furniture.
And Hispanic people, too.
And all people.
All people. The commercial came out right after George Floyd. I'm like, they scared black people wasn't going to go down no more. Okay.
Hold it. He's half man, half woman. It's Gary. I want to hip you to the teeth. It's Gary, baby.
Gary, good morning.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning to you. It's Friday, a beautiful day in the neighborhood, and here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. They're saying people are sitting by their TVs right now as we speak, honey. It's being reported, y'all, that Nene Leakes now says, y'all, that she would be happy to return to Real Housewives. They said, but Andy Cohen may have other ideas, honey, after her racist accusation. Now, they're saying Nene, honey, has had a sudden change of heart when it comes to Real Housewives of Atlanta, the former reality TV personality, y'all, who gained her notoriety as a villainous lead cast member of the hit show, honey, now said that she's open, honey, to returning after calling for a boycott and lobbying racism against, honey, the executive producer. Now, they said recently Nene was on the reel, and she said she'd be happy to return to the hit franchise, but with some conditions. Now, she said, quote, I'm okay with returning to the show as long as, we can work through a few things, she answered when asked if she was interested in coming back. She said, I'm happy to return to the show, and besides, honey, I have a lot of unfinished business with a couple of them. Now, when Lonnie Love, honey, probed a question and said, what would it take to get you back on the show? She responded that she would need to have a conversation, y'all, with Real Housewives franchise executive producer Andy Cohen, honey, before she made any moves. She said, quote, I think Andy and I were really close for a really, really long time, and I love his baby little Benny Boo, and I helped pay for his baby shower and all those things, she said. She said, but I think that Andy and I need to have a sit down and talk, and then, honey, we're off to the races. Now, they said the jury is still out, baby, with the media mogul, honey, and would be interested in reconnecting with the 53-year-old widow. Now, she said, quote, he said, this is what Andy said. He said, it's complicated, baby. They said he responded with an on-air caller from Atlanta asked about their current status during a recent segment of his Andy Cohen live show on his Sirius XM channel. He said, we've been in contact since, her husband Greg passed. He said, but sometimes, honey, and some things like that brings people together, and we communicate, and we've had a very nice communication. He said, but what I don't want to do is get into a public thing with her. He said, I think that she would probably prefer that I keep her name out of my mouth, and that's what I'm going to on. He said, it's a very delicate subject for the former Bravo programming executive who championed Miss Nene out through the years and helped her become a household name. Now, he said, remember, y'all, after contract negotiations fell apart last year, Miss Nene, honey, who was a Real Housewife mainstay since the show incepted in 2008, honey, went on a social media tirade calling Cohen a racist on social media and openly encouraging fans, y'all, to boycott Bravo. Child.
Ooh, that was a mouthful.
You can't sell that house, you thinking about them checks.
They say, honey, those coins are getting a little on that. That's another story, so don't call me with that. The story said this girl coins are getting low. So, honey, that's why, honey, she may be trying to come back. Child, Miss Cohen ain't bringing that girl back. You know that.
Oh, Nene will be great for the show now. You don't think so?
Oh, she would be great for the show, but if you didn't call this girl racist and all that stuff, honey, a white man, that ain't happening.
Not this girl.
You got to make sure that account right before you quit that job.
This girl racist.
Yes, baby. You ain't finna go back up on that, child. Miss Angela don't need you that bad, honey. They can find another you, honey. So, but Miss Jackson said, or whoever, Miss Beyonce said, honey, she could find another you in 2 minutes. So, baby, I don't think that's going to happen, but it would be nice because Nene would be great on the show. I don't know who business she got to finish with or whatever, but Andy Cohen made it very clear, girl, honey, we ain't forgot what you said. So, honey, we'll see. I almost messed up that child career, honey. People starting to protest Bravo because of that girl saying that, but we gonna pray, honey, and prayer of a righteous will prevail. All right.
Much.
Yes. Okay.
Righteous, though.
Yes, sir.
Say it, Rick. Operative word.
All right, moving on. In other celebrity news, y'all, Kanye West opened up about his relationship with his estranged wife, Miss Kim Kardashian. In an interview, he said, look, honey, Kim is still my wife. He said, and that she still is, honey, my wife. And because of that, he said, ain't no paperwork happened yet, so they are not divorced yet. And y'all with this rumors with Pete Davidson, he said y'all can forget about it because she's still his wife, honey. So, but people are saying that, honey, she and Pete Davidson, they've been spotted holding hands and carrying on. But that's still hard for me to believe that Kim Kardashian would be with Pete Davidson because he's a man of Caucasian descent, and she have never been touched by a Caucasian man before to what we've seen in the public. So I just can't believe that she would really be with him, though. And they say once you go African American, you never go back. So I don't know, but we're gonna follow.
Married to the basketball player, he was white.
Yeah. No, he wasn't white.
Yeah,
he was biracial.
Chris Humphries is a white dude, ain't he?
Nah, he's mixed.
He's mixed.
Nah, he black. He's just light.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm sorry, but anyway,
he look white.
Well, look.
Nah,
Pete Davidson getting all the girls anyway. He keep upgrading and upgrading and upgrading.
Yeah, he sure is, but I can't believe it with Miss Kardashian. But we gonna see after her. But
what I heard about Pete, she all right.
She all right. You know that's right, Brad.
She all right. Yeah.
But you know what? But Kanye just acting like the typical man. When somebody you don't want the woman, but as soon as she gives somebody else, and all of a sudden now you want her back. Honey, you didn't put me all out there. And
nah, she's still your wife.
Thank you. No, Miss Kardashian, go ahead and do what you got to do, honey.
What about when he was dating Irene the Sheik or whoever else?
Yeah,
Steal your wife then?
Nah. So, baby, Miss Kardashian, like, please, and I'm gonna show you. You can get one, I'll get one, and there it goes. All right, the color today, honey, is one of my favorite colors. My color today, y'all, is warm nude. On the high end, you say warm nude, and on the low end, you say beautiful light beige. That's your color for today.
All right, y'all give it up for Gary with the T. All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. It's time to play Battle of the Sexes, and we got Keisha from Louisville, Kentucky, and we got my man Reginald from Macon, Georgia. Oh, WIBB is in the building. What up, Reginald?
What's up?
Hey, bro, you got to represent. Hey, Keisha.
Yes.
Keisha.
What you gonna do?
Represent for the ladies.
That's right.
Looking on that Keisha.
Okay.
Yes, sir. All right, man. Y'all know the rules. So listen, if you don't know the answer, you can say pass. Because when you're sitting there trying to guess, the clock is ticking, okay?
Yes.
All right, let's start out with the ladies. Reginald, you and Eva, y'all go ahead.
Oh, you ready, Reginald?
I'm ready, Eva.
All right, start my clock. Let's go. What is the name of the technique used to make sure eyelashes are even? Hello?
Pass.
Yellow,
Pass.
red, and blue are considered what?
Primary colors.
Yes, sir. Where is the epidermis located on your body?
The top layer of the skin.
Come on now, Reggie. Yes. What? A food preparation technique in which food ingredients are finely crushed into smaller pieces than diced or chopped foods is called what?
Mint.
That's it.
Hey,
all right, mince it is. What do you call a woman who agrees to have a baby on behalf of another person?
Surrogate.
Oh, Lord, you're getting help over there. Yes. What do you call the dinner usually held the day before a wedding?
Rehearsal dinner.
Oh, Lord. Reggie.
Go on, man.
Reggie. Oh, don't you laugh, Ricky.
Somebody in the background over there.
Someone helping him.
All right, here we go. Let's start the clock. All right, love, you ready?
Come on, Keisha.
Yes.
Louisville, Kentucky. Let's start the clock. What iconic Miami rap group was founded by Luther Campbell?
Pass.
The answer is Two Live Crew. Oh,
yes.
damn. All right,
No,
I'll get to you.
Thank you.
Hold on. I'll give it to you.
Okay.
Sea-Doo is best known for making what type of vehicles?
Say it again.
Sea-Doo is known for making what type of vehicles? Sea-Doo.
Pass.
Okay, jet skis. All right. House of Hoops sells Nike and Jordan gear and is part of this athletic store. House of Hoops.
Air Jordan.
Foot Locker. All right. If a man is wearing patent leather dress loafers, what type of suit is he most likely wearing? Patent leather loafers.
Penny loafers.
It's tuxedo.
I still got my penny loafers though.
Give her one more, Ricky. Give her one more.
All right. What city did the LA Chargers move from? What city did the LA Chargers move from? Don't worry about that one. What tells you how many miles you have on your car?
Your mileage.
That's your odometer. All right, man, with the men won. Special K. The odometer, odometer, same difference. Hey, Special K, Macon, Georgia won. Let him know, what did he win?
Fantastic job, Macon, Georgia. Congratulations. Great job winning. An exciting variety of exclusive items from America's Store. It's the Dollar Tree Prize Pack. You got a 10-count home essentials, tall kitchen bags, 13 gallons with drawstring closures. You got the set of 3 stainless steel dinner forks. How about the Greenbrier Kennel Club peanut butter dog biscuits, 16-ounce box. You got a light gray coated oven mitt. You got Jimmy Dean's frozen sausage biscuits with gravy for the microwave. How about the Southgate beef stew with real potatoes and corn? Chef Boyardee beefaroni family size can. How about the Harvest Hill light and fluffy buttermilk pancake and waffle mix? You got a gallon of universal windshield washer fluid and a pair of men's calf length brown diabetic dress socks. All yours, courtesy of the Dollar Tree.
Good. Oh, man. Hey, man. Hey, what's your name? Derek, congratulations, man. Reggie, what's your name, bro?
Reginald Singletary.
Reginald Singletary, man. Hey, Reginald, you want to shout anybody down there in Macon and Warner Robins?
I want to shout out to my mom, the hardest working lady in the Bibb County Public School System. Love you, Mom.
There it is, man. Thank y'all for playing Battle of the Sexes, morning. The Friday morning show. Come close it out, Special K. Close it out, Special K.
Ma'am, you won nothing. Go back to bed.
Morning, the Friday morning show coming up. Brett, I know you can't get. I already know what you're thinking. A messed up childhood is not the way I am. It's got me in a state where I don't give a damn. Somebody kill me, but now they don't hear me though. I guess I'll be another victim of the ghetto. Ain't no mistaking, cause I'm way too young. Pap stealing, and on top of that, my mom strong, scheming on the top. Pops never figure. Daddy go down by the hands of another. Now my pops is going, daddy no good. Boy, that's one of my all-time. That MC8 straight up Menace from Menace to Society soundtrack.
Woo!
I'm in too deep. I done killed the mother, brother, and I just can't sleep. One time trying to do the smooth creep, and on top of that, brothers mess with me for messing around with they hood rats. And through all the stress and the pain, they done drove my mom's insane. Well, I used to listen to that all night in the 90s.
And we all waited for him. You remember his favorite word? Gio.
Yeah. Oh, my God. That was one of my all-time favorite raps, man. That came out in 95. Yeah, that's what it like that came out like straight up right after I got shot in 95, like straight up. And I would hear that doggone song, and it just reminded me of that Dark Night. That song, if y'all, but y'all, I know everybody that's older remember that was on the Minister Society soundtrack. Absolutely. When the movie went off, that's what they played.
I ain't gonna lie, when you first started playing this Montel, I thought that was MC8 about to get ready to come on.
Right, me too.
But we just can't find the radio version. Y'all, you remember the radio? Y'all remember that song?
I don't know if it was a radio.
I don't remember the Montel Jordan song, but I know the other song.
Yeah, it was a radio version. Yeah, because I know we played it. We played it on 95.7 Jams. You know, when I was on the hip hop station in Birmingham. But we damn sure played that MC8. Man, that was like, that was everything. That was one of the dopest rap songs ever. I swear. Yep. And then MC8 had another hit song. He had two songs. He had that one, and he had another one. I can't think of the name of it, but. Yeah, that was the 90s right then. Your ass was the dude pull up in a with them little police cars.
That Crown Vic.
Yes, sir. They pull up next to you in a Crown Vic. You better run that down red light, cause either they just got somebody or they finna get somebody or something.
Okay.
Now it's the Dodge Charger.
Yes, sir.
You know it.
Yeah, two cars I don't pull up next to at a red light. It's a Dodge Charger and a hearse, because I'm scared of hearses. They creep. Then your scary ass looking all in the window trying to see if they going to the funeral, they coming back. I cannot. So, yeah,
you
man.
in hearses, Ricky.
Yeah, I
was behind the hearse the other day, and I sent you a picture of it.
Yeah, I saw it. I'm like, I almost dropped my phone. Man, like, man, you know, fool, with them beautiful
Block
stations.
me after that. He said, don't send me no picture.
Your last homegoing celebration, you got to ride in a beautiful station wagon. No, you will not put me in one. I will be on the back. I got a Ford F-150 truck that's strong enough and tough enough to carry me.
Rick.
Oh, yeah. I talked about that on the reality show we had. Yeah, nobody finna be
put in no damn station wagon with living room curtains in it. The hell you will.
Yep, DMX went out in it with a pickup truck.
Right.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Right. That's it right there. That part right there. I don't even need no flowers or nothing or whatever. Beautiful, slow riding station wagon with grandmama living room curtains on the inside with Mahalia Jackson playing. More Rickey Smiley Morning Show coming up.
Entertainment. Sports. It's the front page on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, Rickey Smiley Morning Show, 26 minutes after the hour, y'all, to say was being brought to you by Ford. That's right, y'all. The 2021 Tom Joyner a Fantastic Voyage is proudly sponsored by Ford. Check out our new line of vehicles at Ford.com, including the 2021 Ford Bronco Sport. Built wild, built Ford proud. Eva, good morning.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, everyone, and happy Friday. I'm your girl, Eva Marcille, here with a quick look at your front page news. So the House is expected today to vote on President Biden's Build Back Better social and climate legislation and the bipartisan infrastructure bill. Meanwhile, the administration also announced that January 4th is when OSHA will begin enforcement of vaccine mandates for employers with more than 100 employees. So employees must either be fully vaccinated against COVID-19 or be tested weekly for the virus. Meanwhile, the Justice Department has sued the state of Texas. Yesterday over parts of its new election law that they say violates civil rights protections. Texas is among at least 18 Republican-led states that have enacted new voting restrictions since the 2020 election. And a juror was dismissed from the Kyle Rittenhouse, Wisconsin murder trial yesterday after making a joke to the court security officer about the police shooting of Jacob Blake. And last but certainly not least, a funeral is being held at Washington National Cathedral today for retired General, former Joint Chief of Staff, and former Secretary of State Colin Powell, who died on October the 18th at the age of 84 from complications of COVID-19. All right, that was a quick look at your front page news. For more, log on to the RickeySmileyMorningShow.com. Rock T, the sports genius. What's going down in sports?
Shout out to Naptown, man. Indianapolis beat the Jets last night on Thursday Night Football. Lakers, they did it again. They blew a large lead versus the Oklahoma City Thunder and lost. They had a 19-point lead in the second half, and Oklahoma City Thunder came back to beat them. They lost to Oklahoma City last week on a 26 points comeback. And guess how many victories that OKC has now? 2. And they both on the Lakers right there. Allegations of racism and misogyny within the Phoenix Suns organization centered around the owner, Robert Saber. Investigations going on right now. Over 70 current and former employees revealed these accusations of this being a toxic workplace. We're going to continue to follow that situation right there. Odell Beckham Jr., wide receiver extraordinaire of the Cleveland Browns, may have played his last game with the Cleveland Browns. The Browns have excused him from the past few practices. My prediction, he's going to wind up with the New England Patriots. I'm just saying. All right, let's shout out to some of our HBCUs this weekend. We got a lot of action going on, starting off with the homecoming from Florida Memorial. Big up to y'all out there, man. It's y'all's homecoming this weekend. Shout out to you out there. Edward Waters versus Savannah State. FAMU versus Southern. The Marching 100 versus the Human Jukebox. You know the horn section gonna be bananas. Morgan State, they knocked off Delaware State last night. Big up to Morgan State victory. Shaw versus St. Augustine this weekend. We got Alcorn. Let me correct myself. Alcorn versus Bethune-Cookman. Big up to Grambling versus Arkansas Pine Bluff. Alabama State going down to PV. It's PV's homecoming. Is it PV's homecoming? Yes, it is. Mississippi Valley versus Alabama A&M. Texas Southern versus Jackson State. Shout out to Jackson State. They are ranked number 17 in the FCS coaches poll. Big up to Dion and the crew out there. Fort Valley State versus Albany State. Lane College and Benedict. Tuskegee versus Miles College this weekend. Elizabeth City versus Bowie State. We got Morehouse and Clark Atlanta going at it. Winston-Salem and Fayetteville. Lincoln, PA versus Shawin. Oh, Livingstone and Johnson C. Smith matched up. Norfolk State versus NC Central. It is North Carolina Central's homecoming as well. Central State versus Kentucky State. Howard versus SC State. And, of course, Virginia State got Virginia Union. It's going down in HBCU land this weekend. That's all I got right there. The Brad got the hot spot.
The hot spot.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
So hot
and that's hot.
You can catch me at the hot spot. It's the BR18.
All right, 29 before the top of the hour, y'all. Brett got the hot spot brought to you by
Indeed. Need to hire great candidates? You need Indeed, the all-in-one platform for interviewing, screening, and hiring high-quality people. Visit Indeed.com/credit. Brickety-tat, tickety-tat.
What's up, Rock Teasy? Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brad Tat Tat, and this is the hot spot where we bring you music, movies, and more. So let's get off into it. Well, y'all, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson has vowed to stop using firearms on movie sets in the wake of the shooting death of Rust cinematographer Helena Hutchins, the action star and Seven Bucks Production co-founder told Variety Wednesday, "I can't speak for anyone else, but I can tell you without an absence of clarity here that in any movie that I do and moving forward with Seven Bucks Productions, any movie and television show or anything we produce, we won't use real guns at all." He continued that we're going to switch over to rubber guns and we're going to take care of it in post-production. We're not going to worry about the dollars. We won't worry about what it costs. Okay, well, Sesame Street is partnered with CNN to host a town hall for families about COVID-19 vaccines. We got Big Bird and friends. They're going to join CNN's chief medical correspondent, Dr. Sanjay Gupta, and CNN anchor Erica Hill to answer questions from children and parents about the COVID-19 vaccines for Sesame Street's The ABCs of COVID Vaccines. This special was scheduled to air tomorrow at 8:30 a.m. On CNN. I can't wait to see that. That's going to be cute, and that's really cool because the kids are going to want to pay attention. When they see Big Bird, everything stops.
That's the Snuffleupagus come.
Come on now.
The Snuffleupagus come? Man,
yes.
Look at here.
Yes, look at here, look at here. All right, y'all.
Ernie and Bert is not together anymore.
They broke up?
No, what happened?
Oh, man.
Yeah, they just something out of
didn't work out.
Yeah, we'll have all the details Monday.
Ernie or Bert had an entanglement, Lord. Well, y'all, speaking of entanglement, Will Smith has revealed in his upcoming YouTube docuseries that he once contemplated suicide. So in the trailer of Will Smith, The Best Shape of My Life series, where he set a goal for himself to lose 20 pounds in 20 weeks after his quarantine weight gain, he spoke on his difficult task and how hard it was. He said in a snippet from the show, "This began as a journey to get into the best shape of my life." He continued that when I started the show, I thought I was getting into the best shape of my life physically, but mentally I was somewhere else, and I ended up discovering a whole lot of hidden things about myself. He later said to his wife, Jada Pinkett Smith, and children, Taj, Jaden, and Willow, that that was the only time in my life that I ever considered suicide. Oh, wow. The 6-part docuseries premieres on YouTube on November 8th. All right, well, we're looking forward to seeing that because I want to hear what he had to say, because celebrities go through a lot of stuff that is hidden and we don't get to see or go through until they get through their journey and then they decide to talk about it. And you never know, it may be something you can relate to. So we're going to wrap up the hot spot on that note, y'all. But coming up next, we got Chef Kurt Bootro, and we got the praise mix down. The time now is 26 minutes before the top of the hour. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show. What? What?
Somebody on Facebook.
Oh, Lord.
Somebody said my mechanic got on some apple bottom jeans.
You know what? Boots with the fur.
Right. I mean, can you do that?
No.
Yeah, once they put them on sale, they put them on sale. Everybody started buying them, but y'all need to tell these men that they can't wear apple bottom jeans. I put the picture on RS Comedy, but y'all, if y'all out there and y'all see stuff on sale, make sure y'all tell your stepdads and your granddad that they cannot wear apple bottom jeans to the Thanksgiving dinner because they gonna buy them.
Fat. Right?
Yeah, or baby fat. The jeans are out there. The jeans are out there, and but the apple bottoms, so old school, y'all cannot wear those. So just make sure you check with your stepdads and all the older men out there that don't know any better. and let them know for the weather they can't wear apple bottom jeans. Brad, thank you so much for this hot spot. But that was just a public service announcement. What's wrong? All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. It's time for quick, easy meals with the one and only Chef Kurt Boudreaux. Hey, what up, Kurt?
What up, man? How y'all doing?
Man, pimping, man. I know you cooking something good this morning.
A little something.
What you got,
man? I got a fun and quick meal. I have for y'all today is crawfish boudin baguette bites, and of course it's made with a little bit of crawfish boudin, cream cheese, green onion and onion, shredded cheese. I mixed all those ingredients together, took my baguette bread and buttered it on both sides, put the mixture on the bread, and then baked it in the oven at 350 degrees for about 25 to 30 minutes till it was golden brown. Then I drizzled some of that parsnip butter that I make right on the top, man. I'm telling you, bruh.
What?
Yes, sir. Killer. It's killer, man. It's killer.
What?
I'm telling you, it's way better than them big croissants you had over there for breakfast. I'm just saying. Man.
Oh, don't do that.
Oh, he coming after.
Don't do that, baby. Because Gail Boudreaux, I'm telling you, Gail Boudreaux got that crack on that fruit, boy.
Sure do.
Oh, man.
Listen, man, she ain't playing Boo Boudreaux. I'm telling you.
Hey, but what do you think she learned from Boudreaux?
She might did learn from you, and she kept that Boudreaux last name, and she making that bag.
Kirby wanted to say this for a long time. He getting mad, boy.
Don't get mad, Boudreaux. Ain't nothing wrong with the croissant. The croissant just as good as the baguette.
Hey, but it was mustard. It was mustard.
He said that was my gig. How you gonna give it to him? How you gonna give it to Gail?
Oh, Boudreaux. We love Gail. Come on now.
Hey, Kurt, I do need a brisket for Sunday though.
For Sunday,
Kurt, please,
you got that.
please.
All
Two
right,
briskets, Kurt.
I got you.
Now you need two.
I got you.
Boy, I tell you.
Yeah, I need that. Man, you don't understand. I'm gonna put one in the freezer. Yeah, I'm gonna put one in the freezer. Them damn briskets be so damn. He make the best brisket I ever had ever. I'm sorry. And then one day Kurt came over there and my frat brother had bought some brisket from this guy in Dallas that's supposed to have the best brisket. And we all had an opportunity. It was just a coincidence. And we had a chance to put Kurt brisket up against the best brisket in Dallas. And it wasn't even close. Am I lying, Kurt? Man,
that's what was said, bro.
Man, I didn't know if I was eating brisket or the pecan. What kind of wood you use to smoke it with? Pecan?
Pecan, yeah. Uh-huh. Yes, sir.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
It was just Kurt, a little bit of post-up, baby.
Kurt, let everybody know how they can follow you and find the video.
Man, you can find this video on RickySmiley.com. You can also find us at Chef Boudreaux Official, baby.
There it is. Y'all give it up for Chef Kurt Boudreaux.
Y'all be easy, man.
Peace.